Halo teman-teman, di sini kita akan membaca salah satu teks untuk menjawab soal selanjutnya. Heredity is not the only thing that influences our color. Where we live and how we live after we are born are important too. For instance, our genes influence how fat or thin we are. But our weight depends mainly on how much exercise we get. In the same way, our skin color depends to a large extent on how much sunshine we get. During the cold winter months, people keep themselves covered. A group of light-colored people will all seem to be pretty much the same color in this month. But when summer arrives and they go to the beach, some will turn darkly, some will turn light blue, and a few will not turn at all. Each one has inherited a different ability to tan, but the differences do not appear until the conditions are right, and outdoors, men will soon become pale if he changes to an indoor job, while this clock will take on a time after a short vacation in the sun. Sometimes people decide that being tanned is better than being pale. Sometimes they decide the opposite. Centuries ago, most of the people in Europe were peasants and had to work in the fields all day. Noblemen, on the other hand, did not have to work. They stayed indoors and remained pale. You could always tell a nobleman from a peasant because the peasant had a tan. As a result, noblemen did their best to keep their skins as light as possible. A skin so pale that the faint soap was considered a mark of good beauty. During the Industrial Revolution, things changed. Farmers left their fields and went to work in factories, mines, and mills. Working for long hours and then factories and mines made their skin pale. Wealthy people, however, could afford to travel to sunny countries. They had leisure to lie around the beach and get a tan. Having a tan became a sign of wealth. In Western Europe and North America, pale skin is no longer desirable. Instead of bleaching themselves white with lemon juice, many women spend their time under a sunlamp. The desire for a good tan has led to the invention of pills and lotions that darken the skin artificially without exposure to sunlight. This has brought about another change. These pills and lotion can be bought by anyone at any drugstore. A rich man can spend hundreds of dollars on application in the sunny West Indies and get his suntan there. But his lowest rate can have what looks like the same tan out of a bottle or a kitchen. So there are three answers to the question: where does our color come from? It comes from the genes we inherit. It comes from the conditions in which we live, and it can come from a battle that we fought the drugstore on the corner. From the Color of Man by Robert Cohen. Halo, di sini kita akan bahas soal Utbk 2019 sesuai narasi yang sudah dibaca sebelumnya. Which of the following statement is not true? Apakah we may soon be able to change the color of our skin? Atau nowadays only rich people can have a tan? Everybody will get the same tan if the conditions are right. Before the Industrial Revolution, most working people had an outdoor job. Atau A, nowadays women did their best to keep their skin as light as possible. Nah, jadi mana nih jawaban yang paling tepat ya? Jadi pernyataan yang salah adalah yang B ya. Sesuai informasi di paragraf ke-7 bahwa tidak hanya orang kaya yang mampu mengubah warna kulit tubuh menjadi coklat, tapi but his laws, warga biasa juga bisa. Patrick can have what looks like the same can out of a bottle for a few cents. Jadi orang biasa juga bisa mengubah warna kulit. Jadi jawabannya yang benar adalah yang B.